What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, got a new band here. This comes as a request from Mickey A. Now, Mickey A wanted me to react to this band called the Tragically Hip. And it looks like it's going to be two songs here, so you're getting a two-fer, so we have to double up on that.
Double up.
Yeah, we had to double up on that. So, the Tragically Hip with Grace 2 and Nautical Disaster. This is a live performance from Saturday Night Live. Now, two things I gotta mention. Number one, first and foremost, have I heard of this band? No. Have I heard these songs? No. I haven't heard of any of this stuff, so this is all gonna be fresh to me. Second thing I gotta mention, and I'm gonna warn you all right off the gun, there is a very strong chance that this video is going to get blocked. The reason being, it's a Saturday Night Live performance. NBC owns the rights to Saturday Night Live. So Saturday Night Live has absolutely no say in this whatsoever. NBC Universal does. So they're very protective of The Tonight Show. They are very protective of Saturday Night Live. Those are like the two things that they are just absolutely super like mama bear protective of. So there's a very strong possibility right now that you are watching this on Patreon. So
That's the truth.
if that's the case, I apologize. I wish I could get it for free on YouTube, but for those of you on Patreon, enjoy the show. Anyway, there's really nothing else to say. Let's see. Posted by Homer Simpson. Woohoo! Okay, sure. The video has 24,582 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, nothing else to say. Link to the original video will be down in the description below for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. The Tragically Hip, 1995 on Saturday Night Live. Oh boy. I hope this doesn't get blocked.
Block!
Both songs. So the two songs. Okay. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen from Kingston, Ontario, Canada, it is my honor to introduce to America my friends, the Tragically...
Is that Dan Aykroyd? Oh, man. Woo! I'm sorry. Every time I see Dan Aykroyd, all I can think of is the Blues Brothers and Ghostbusters. Let's start that over. I was not ready to see Dan Aykroyd. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen from Kingston, Ontario, Canada, it is my honor to introduce to America my friends, the Tragically Hip.
Nice little lucky baseline there.
Said I'm tragically hip. Come on, just let's go. She kind of bit her lip. Jeez, I don't know, but I can guarantee there'll be no knock on the door. I'm total pro.
pause really quick. I should have paused probably way sooner than this, but boy, I hope I don't get blocked. Okay, real quickly. Great groove. A great lay back in the pocket groove. This is, I hate to use the word relaxing, but having that kind of a feel, that sit back in the pocket type of feel, man, it has a relaxing quality to it. Guitar players are doing a great job. I'm sorry, but as much as the guitar players are doing a great job, the bass player is doing a better job. Playing some melody lines back there, very tastefully done, not overly done, but with a great feel and tone to it. Playing within the chordal structure, obviously, not going too far outside. He's not doing freeform jazz. He's actually playing within the chordal structure, which is really nice. Vocally, okay, I wish I knew why this guy was singing the way he's singing. I'm not talking about a technique, or I'm not talking about his tone or his pitch or anything like that. Here's the mic, right? Give me something here. All right, here we go. String cleaner. All right, sure, why not? Okay, it's for cleaning my strings. All right, so here's the mic, right? It's here. And he's singing over here. Not straight at the mic, over here. Why is he doing that? I don't know. Is he that strong of a singer that he's afraid he's going to overpower the mic? I mean, granted, his voice is coming through the mix pretty well. I wish I could understand why he was here. It doesn't really add any benefit, but he's doing a great job of vocals. I mean, he's singing well. He's on pitch, great feel, great inflections. And I love the trade-offs between him and the guitar player. The guitar player is doing a more subdued, like in the background, but he's right up on the mic though. See, there's the difference. Here's the lead singer. Here's the guitar player, like right on it. And he could probably back off a little bit. It'll be okay. Sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? Anyway, yeah, here's the lead singer. Here's the guitar player. Right here. Mouth on the mic. And it's like, dude, you can back off a little bit. It'll be okay. It'll pick it up. Those are good microphones. But the guitar player is doing a more subdued, lower register, not call and response so much, just more of a offset, I guess is a good way to put it. But they're contrasting really well. So let's keep going here.
Engagement are hard to endorse when the appearance of conflict
Moving more fun the mic now.
the appearance of force, but I can guarantee there'll be no knock on the door. I'm told I'm broken. That's what I'm here for. I come from downtown, born ready for you. Armed, scaling this frustration and grace.
Okay, I think we're going into a guitar solo here. Let me back it up a little bit. Okay. Nothing has really changed as far as musically goes. I mean, everybody's still doing the exact same things. Everybody's still doing everything well. One thing I kind of picked up on the vocalist, I'm sitting here racking my brain going, who does he remind me of? It finally hit me. Not from a vocal standpoint, but from a performance standpoint. The way he's moving around and grabbing the mic and using his hands. He's very hand-oriented. He reminds me of Michael Stipe from REM. Early days, Michael Stipe. He reminds me a lot of him with his movements and his motions and his hands and everything else. He's very reminiscent of early Michael Stipe. All right, but let's keep going here. Simple, basic solo. Nothing too difficult, nothing too hard. And it's interesting to hear them end the song on the guitar solo, which is unusual. It's not unusual to end a song with a solo, but when it's the only guitar solo, that's unusual. That's a little different. Not bad. I'm not sure if I like it or not. It feels like I want more, which could be a strategy of theirs. They always leave them wanting more, right? I've always said that. That did leave me wanting more. Like, I wanted more of that song. Like, what? It can't just end there on the solo, but it did. Anyway, looks like we're getting into the second song. Let me back it up a little bit.
Once again, the Tragically Hip.
Started out a little more subdued, started out a little softer, a little more relaxed, and now it's kicked into this straight ahead 4/4 feel, a lot more drive and energy behind it. It's very 90s rock. It has that very 90s rock feel. Nothing really stands out. I hesitate to use the word generic, but it kind of fits here. It's like it has the same sound and tone that a lot of other 90s bands had from an instrumentation standpoint. Now, what is making them stand out right now is the vocalist. The vocalist is doing a great job of standing out with his tone, more importantly, his stage presence, the way he's being animated. Like, every time he moves, my eyes get drawn to him. As much as I want to look at everything else, the minute he does one of these, it's just like, or this, or whatever, all of a sudden my eyes go, whoop, there he is again. So, he's doing a great job as far as that goes. Bass player in the first song, very melodic, very much carrying the melody and being just free-flowing within the chordal structure. This time he's being a little more subdued, a little more sitting in the pocket and grooving with the drummer. So that's versatile. That's cool. When I say generic, I'm not talking about the playing so much. It's the tone. It's the sound that they're getting out of their amps and out of their guitars and out of their bass. It sounds like a lot of other 90s bands. Now, is that a bad thing? At the time, no, because that's what everybody was going for. That's the sound everybody wanted. So, it's smart. It's a smart move. Do I personally like it? I would have liked it probably more if they sounded a little bit different, but, they're not doing a bad job. So, let's keep going.
When the phone rings, doing alright. He said it's out there most days and nights, but only a third would complain. Anyway, season, it'd be right. A conversation to strain us out.
Oh, nice. Harmonies with the bass player. Simple guitar solo, but very effective. It fit the song. I love that tone. When he kicked in the solo patch, he hit the foot switch and got his solo patch going. Now all of a sudden his guitar does not sound like every other guitar from the 90s, from the mid 90s. All of a sudden now his guitar sounds different. Very catching to the ear. Very pleasing to the ear to boot. As far as his style and playing, his technique and stuff, nothing too complicated. It was pretty much all chordally, based, playing notes within the chord. No actual like slides or bends or anything like that. Just playing simple notes within the chordal structure. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially for that time period. I mean, it's very conducive to the style of music. So, good job on the solo. Let's keep going. Oh, really quick. It was nice hearing the bass player sing a little bit with those higher harmonies. That was really good. Good job on his part. I know. Back it up 10 seconds. I know. There's another 2 minutes in the video.
Thank you to Tragically Hip, Mr. George Wolf, Elwood Blues, and Mr. Dan Aykroyd.
Wow, everybody. Lost star power that episode. God, Dan Aykroyd, John Goodman. Dear Lord, I forgot his name. I know he's from Cheers, but I forgot his name. Dear Lord, a lot of stars in this episode. Okay, this is all just advertising for the band. Okay, I got it. All right, well, there you go. That's, yeah, I mean, good job. It was a really good job. Well, there you go, folks. That was the Tragically Hip with Grace 2 and Nautical Disaster. That was a request by Mickey A. All right, so we had 2 songs, so do I grade them each individually or do I give them just a group? No, you know what? I'm just going to give them an overall performance score. All right. So, on a scale of 1 to 10 for both songs combined,
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
I'll give that about I'm going to give that a 7.5. Yeah, 7.5. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
If we're talking about averages, right? If you go back to grade school, you average 2 things together, and you add them. You take the 2 things, add them together, divide it by 2, and this is what you get. That's how I'm coming up with the 7.5. The first song, I would have given that a 7.8 all day long. That was between the 2. The first song was my favorite, and I can say it. Listen, I know I'm biased. I understand. I freely admit that I'm biased. I love bass playing. I'm a bass player. Come on. Of course, I'm going to be biased towards, songs that get to showcase the bass player. And the first song definitely showcased the bass player quite a bit. On top of that, I also like the vocal style that they did on the first one with the, not call and response, but the offsetting vocals between the lead vocalist and the rhythm guitar player. Very, very conducive to each other. Very, very cool. Second song, I would have given that about a 7.2. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't a big fan of it. I mean, it was a good song. It was a really good song. It just wasn't not my cup of tea. I could see myself listening to the first song again. Second song, not so much. The second song was a very typical 90s style, mid-90s style rock song. Same tone. The only thing that, I'll be honest with you, the 2 things that stood out for me on the second song, the guitar solo, when he kicked in the tone, not the solo itself, but the tone he was using for his guitar solo, his solo tone, very cool. Nicely done. Good change. It kept me interested. It brought me back. And then the other thing I liked was it wasn't very much, unfortunately. I wish we could have seen more of it. The vocal harmonies in the higher register from the bassist, which is really good. It sounded really good. I liked the harmonies in the second song more than I liked the harmonies in the first song. But I liked the offsetting vocal style in the first song better. So, yeah, I would have given the second song a 7.2. So, you take 7.8, you take 7.2, add them together, divide them by 2, what do you get? 7.5. That is why they're getting the score they're getting. So, 7.5, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more content like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you do join the fan base, there is a bell you can click on down there. By clicking on this bell, it will keep you up to date on everything going on with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.